1. Express entry. Express entry is a points-based immigration system and is the fastest way to immigrate to Canada. To be eligible for express entry, you must meet certain criteria, such as having a minimum level of work experience, education, and language skills. 2. Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs. PNPs are immigration programs that are run by individual provinces and territories in Canada. Each PNP has its own unique requirements, so you should do a research on the PNP for the province or territory where you want to live. 3. Family sponsorship. If you have a close family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you may be eligible to immigrate to Canada through family sponsorship. 4. Business immigration. If you are a business owner or investor, you may be eligible to immigrate to Canada through one of the many business immigration programs. 5. Quebec Selected Skilled Workers. If you are a skilled worker who wants to become a permanent resident of Canada and live in Quebec, you may be eligible to get a selection certificate from Quebec Province of Canada. 6. Atlantic Immigration Pilot. This is a new program designed to attract skilled workers and entrepreneurs to the Atlantic provinces of Canada. 7. Startup Visa Program. This program targets immigrant entrepreneurs with the skills and potential to build businesses in Canada, excluding Quebec. 8. Caregiver Program. This program allows foreign nationals to come to Canada to work as caregivers for children, the elderly, or people with disabilities. 9. Refugee Program. Canada accepts refugees from around the world who are fleeing persecution in their own countries. 10. Francophone Immigration. Canada has a number of programs designed to attract French-speaking immigrants. If you are a French native or someone with good French language skills, you can apply under these programs. In this video, we'll talk about the express entry programs and their requirements for Canadian PR in detail. Express entry is an online system that Canada uses to manage immigration applications from skilled workers. There are 3 immigration programs managed through express entry. 1. Canadian Experience Class, a program designed for skilled workers who have Canadian work experience. Have at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada in the 3 years before you apply. Have gained your Canadian experience while authorized to work under temporary resident status. Show that you performed the duties listed in the lead statement of the occupational description in the National Occupational Classification, NOC, meet the minimum language requirements. 2. Federal Skilled Worker Program, a program designed for skilled workers with at least 1 year of continuous foreign work experience gained outside of Canada. To be eligible, you must have at least 1 year of continuous work experience with duties matching the lead statement of occupational description in the National Occupational Classification, NOC. Have obtained skilled work experience within the last 10 years, in Canada or abroad. Meet the minimum language and age requirements. Have enough money for you and your family to settle in Canada. Have a qualification from a Canadian institution or show an educational credential assessment equal to a completed certificate or degree from a Canadian institution for your foreign education. 3. Federal Skilled Trades Program, for skilled workers who are qualified in a skilled trade and have a valid Canadian job offer or a certificate of qualification. To be eligible, you must have at least 2 years of work experience in a skilled trade within the 5 years before you apply. Meet the job requirements for that skilled trade as described in the NOC. Show that you have performed the duties listed in the lead statement of the occupational description in the NOC. Have a valid full-time job offer for a total period of at least 1 year or have a certificate of qualification in your skilled trade issued by a Canadian provincial, territorial or federal authority. Meet the minimum language requirements. Show that you have enough money for you and your family to settle in Canada. The skilled work experience mentioned in our video means that you've worked in one of the national occupational classification categories. You can view the National Occupational Classification and their categories on the official website of Government of Canada. Selection criteria for express entry programs. If you're eligible for one or more of the express entry programs and submit your profile, you'll be ranked in the express entry pool using the Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS. The CRS is a points-based system used to assess and score your profile, which is then ranked in the express entry pool as per your points. Usually every 2 weeks, Canada invites candidates with the highest points to apply for immigration. To be invited, you need to have points higher than the required points for your round of invitations. Each of the programs mentioned above have further requirements that need to be fulfilled in order for you to be eligible. Please do further research before deciding on any one of these programs. Canadian immigration process is complex and time-consuming. The required documentation also varies depending on the immigration program you are applying for, so it is important to start planning early. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more such videos. Enjoy!